In 2014, when our family moved to Raleigh, we were initially drawn to St. Francis through the preschool. After years of feeling called to conversion, in 2016, I started my RCIA journey, where Father Steve Kluge would make a huge impact on my faith. Father Steve, there are so many moments I will never forget, but I distinctly remember my heart and my head making connection one evening. We were discussing how we were all children of God, and by one simple act, the church fell silent. You asked each one of us in the church that night to say our name followed by Christ. And I think it was that moment every single person in that church felt that connection with their head and their heart and their faith. We all felt we were exactly where we were supposed to be and that every single one of us belonged. I've been lucky enough to continue serving the RCIA as a sponsor and part of the leadership team. I always say being a part of this ministry, we receive more than we actually give. Father Jim, having the opportunity to work with you has not only taught me so much about Catholicism, but mostly how to live out our faith in our everyday life. Your charisma, passion, intellect challenges me to be a better disciple, and thank you for that. But I believe where you've made your biggest impact is with our children in our schools. If it's simply walking from our cars to the preschool to drop our kids off and they hear your voice, Father Jim, echoing through the columbarium, their pace goes from a walk to a run to see the funny one, to make sure that they can say good morning and tell you any story that you'll listen to. Or seeing the excitement on my son's face as he tells me the story of Father Steve Kluge reading If You Give a Dog a Donut and how they shared donuts, but they learned what would happen if you give Father Steve Kluge a bag of chips. Or the blessing of the animals, Father Jim. I'll never forget you making my son cry by soaking his giraffe. Or at Mass, all those times you had door duty, Father Steve Kluge, and you would simply ask my son about school, about life, and how things are going. Those simple conversations he would carry with him the entire week, and remember the next time we went to church, how excited he would be to interact with you once again. You all inspire our kids to run towards their faith and not away from it. And for that, we are all eternally grateful. I have learned love and compassion conquers all, and our faith is a way of life thanks to you. Thank you for all that you have done to change my faith and many others, for my family and community, and best wishes on your new assignment. Thank you so much.